Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Lord Volo25 and welcome to episode 27 of our PC Building Simulator 2 Let's Play. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. We are coming at you with an air cooler build. That's right. I want to give air coolers a chance today because I saw a build on YouTube of an air-cooled PC and it looked pretty cool. So I don't want to take my air coolers for granted. Let's make something quite interesting today. So I'm going to grab a good old Corsair case because I thought of the perfect one. And the thing that I've not tried is the Corsair carbide, however the hell you say it, case. And I think these actually look pretty cool. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's a little cool case here. Let's get rid of these side panels and the dust filter and whatnot. We're gonna get rid of these brokey fans, cheap looking dumb fan things. We're gonna get them out of there, and we're gonna get rid of that dust filter. All right, I think we're going AMD this time, so definitely. So let's grab a good old AM5 gigabyte Aorus Extreme motherboard. Let's do it. Well, that's weird. The motherboard goes over the cable routing a bit. Huh. Well, that's a little awkward. We'll have to come up with some shenanigans. That's interesting. Because I've seen motherboards before. They sometimes go and completely cover the cable routing. So that would be very weird, especially in real life, and what to do if you're in that kind of situation. So I honestly don't know what I would do. So I don't know. Maybe run the cable out from here and then plug it into the motherboard, possibly. But without further ado, let's grab ourselves a Ryzen 7 because I kept thinking about this CPU the other day. Oh, there we go. Ryzen 7. I was thinking, oh, do they not have it? Dang it, man. I don't think they have it. Well, anyways. Oh, look at that 7900X. Let's look at the wattage here. This one's a 65 watt, 170. You would need a lot of cooling power for that, so I think we're gonna slightly downscale something, either the 7700X or the 7600X. They both look like absolute banger CPUs, they really do. So it's between the two. Eeny, meaty, mighty, mo. Catch a tiger by its tail. If it screams, then you know it's having fun. Eeny, meaty, mighty, mo. Alright. 7700X is going in. Did I do that right? I don't know. I was trying to do my eeny, meaty, mighty, mo. The custom one, so it's not like gonna go on the other one. So yeah, I know that doesn't make sense, but whatever. Let's get some thermal paste. Yeah, definitely not the 7600X. I want some power. I definitely want some power in my CPUs. But other than that, let's get some thermal paste on. It's actually my friend's birthday today. He turns 24, which is crazy because I've known this dude for 10 years. He's a good bro, and we're going to be partying later. And I know before I do that, I just had to get out a PC Building Simulator video because we've almost put out an episode almost every single day of December, which is awesome. I hope to keep that up. And I think if I'm right, we'll end on a Minecraft video on December 31st. I hope. That is if I can keep up the everyday uploads. So yeah, let's get this thing. Let's get some memory. That's right. I keep thinking about air coolers, man. We gotta take our time, you know, put the RAM in, you know, enjoy our times, get the air cooler going, maybe some SSD drives. You know how it is. So So let's get some RAM that actually lights up. So I think we can do any RAM we want. And you bet we're doing Corsair. This is going to kind of be a Corsair themed build. And I wanted something that lights up, but the game just doesn't want me to have that. So I could do some G skill. That's true. Definitely. So where is the RGB RAM? That is what we're looking for. Yeah, so we've got a couple, so 5600 megahertz, 6000. I imagine that would do the trick. Yeah. So 16 and 16 make 32, and 32 and 32 makes 64. So that's 64 gigabytes of RAM. That is looking pretty sweet. Now, let's get our air cooler, the moment that we've been waiting for. Let's take a look here. We have so many interesting options here. We've got this ice giant, which I actually want to try in the next episode. So that one's going to be interesting when we eventually do that, but I'm going to take a look here. I want... yeah, we could do a 2 fan or just a 1 fan. So, let's see. Oh yeah, there is our Thermaltake Astria. We've already done that though. We've already done an Astria 1. We've got a Cooler Master Hyper 2112 LED Turbo. Man, that thing looks pretty cool. I want to take a look at our dual fans up here. Let's see, what do we got? We got an Endorphy Figure 5. That's not a lot of airflow on that one. Got a Gamerstorm Assassin 2. That might block the RAM though. I don't know about these 2 fans. What did we have at the bottom? Oh yeah, we got the RTX Freezer 7X. That's always a great one to go for. But knowing me, I am going to choose the good old Hyper 2112. It's just a good cooler, you know? Oh, or we could do this Be Quiet Pure Rock too. Huh. At the same time, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the way that one looks. But the one thing I love about the Cooler Master is that you can have the fan and a fan on the back. That is just something that you can never go wrong with. Look at that thing. Does that thing even fit? That thing comes close to the edge. Holy smokes, dude. Yeah. Yep. That is a huge air cooler, man. It really is. I guess this case is just more narrow this way than I kind of expected it to be, which can sometimes be the case. Whoa, we can fit 3. How many M.2s can we fit in here? Let's go check that out. Let's just grab a 1 terabyte. We can fit 3 M.2s in here. That's awesome. Alright, let's put that back on. We've got 3 terabytes of storage. Without further ado, let's see if we can get a 5090 in here. I hope. If we can't put a 5090 in here, we'll do a 4090 or something like that. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Supremes. Of course, we've got the Gaming Trio card. Oh yeah, they do fit. Alright. Sweet. Let's see. Yeah. Will that pair well with the 7700X? I honestly don't know. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have 5080s yet, so we're just gonna have to go with the gaming trio card. Oh yeah, there's the Ventus ones. For some reason, sometimes these don't. Not all these graphics cards show up. I guess it's just depending on the case, but without further ado, we're gonna put in the gaming trio. I don't want to do the OC card, and oh man, is that a full build? Look at that thing. That thing fits. Are we even gonna have room for a fan? Pro. Let's figure that thing out. Let's grab. Let's grab a Corsair fan. RGB LED. What's the difference here? Oh, that's a 140. Yeah, damn, man. The graphics card is in the way. It's so huge that there is no room to put like a fan like that. Of course, we can get maybe one in the back here. It's gonna be kind of an odd build. I wonder if I could fit a different one in there. I don't think so. I think they're all gonna be too large. Dude, that is crazy. So let's put that back in there. Let's grab our Corsair fan. Pretty sure it's this one. Oh, we got a drive cage in the way. Bam! Not anymore. Not anymore. This is the weirdest build I've ever done. We've got two fans in the front. You know, I think that's just gonna bother me, man. We might just not do the 5090 then. So, okay, let's grab. Okay, well, there's not many 4090s. Neither many 48. What is going on? Ooh, they've got some cool 4070s though. Hold up. Hold up. That looks awesome. The Super Gaming Pro. No, I don't want to install it like that. I want to install it vertically. Ah, okay. Yeah, dude, look at how cool that looks. Okay. That's the one. It might not be a 5090, but it sure as hell is a 4070 Ti. Oh, come on, man. You're freaking trolling. I still can't put that freaking fan in there. Son of a basket. What the hell, man? I wanted to put that freaking fan in there. And it turns out it doesn't matter if you put in a 4070 or a 5090. You're still screwed anyway, so... welcome back, 5090 Gaming X Trio. Welcome back to the party. Alright. Let's go get that fan then. Game glitch? I've got no idea. I've got no idea why. Bit annoying. I mean, come on. In real life, you can totally put a fan here, but in the game, it just ain't having it. It thinks there's not enough space. Clearly, I think you could still put a fan there and have enough room. It just comes right up to the fan like that. So, yeah. Maybe it's a glitch. Maybe not. I don't know. But that is almost the final build. Let's grab a power supply. 1000 watt, that is pretty much the go-to in my opinion. We've got a pretty decent computer here for 6,000 $985. Man, that is a lot of money. Alright, so let's do a jump cut and get on these panels. So I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, we are back here with the computer. We're about to install operating system, so let's get that thing. Let's grab a tool, the USB drive, and let's slap that thing in the top. Now we're about to see what this thing looks like. Oh snapper, this actually doesn't look bad. Even there's no fan there. I think if you're looking at it from the front, you're not gonna notice that there's not a third fan there. So yeah, I think that's quite decent. Nice. Alright, so let's grab the lighting. Get that thing in there. And we'll see if we can overclock our RAM, or if the game decides to stop us from doing that again. Because it just ain't gonna have it, you know? Game's trolling. Ew, definitely not magenta. Give me red. Red is a manly color. I like red. Alright, so let's select the wallpaper. Let's grab that one, and we're looking pretty sweet. Alright guys, so let's take a picture of that for the thumbnail. Let's get that thing. Oh snap. Alright, let's center this thing. Alright, there we go. Let's take our photo. Haha, there we go. And I don't know why this flipping mouse thing is still in the photo. It never actually shows up in the thumbnails. So let's save it and end off the episode. So, if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure you smash the like button. And maybe, just maybe, click that subscribe button and ding that bell if you want to stay up to date with our future uploads. But that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. My name is Lord Volo25, and I shall see you in the next episode. Alright guys, peace.